Tournament Time Sports
invites you to the 2021 baseball season. This is your time, your opportunity, your chance to take the field with some of the most elite youth baseball teams in the region. You do not want to miss this opportunity. Join us in 2021. Be part of a better future. USSSA sanctioned events. West Virginia State Power Rankings. PBR scouted events. Premier venues. And much more. For more information visit us at www.tournamenttimesports.com. Tournament Time Sports. Investing in West Virginia youth baseball.
General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back into the second day of the 9th annual Battle of the Bat baseball tournament here at the Bridgeport Recreation Complex in beautiful Bridgeport, West Virginia. As this is bracket play here today, one of 4 games. The loser goes home as the winner keeps on advancing. This is the 4 and 5 game between the Wheelhouse Arsenal out of again out of the Eastern Panhandle as they are taking on the Pittsburgh Outlaws. Now, this is a rematch of yesterday morning's Game 1, in which the Wheelhouse Arsenal won off a 3-run shot over the right field fence from the bat of Wes Athey by the final score of 6-5. Now, the Arsenal, they are the home team. And let's take a look now at the defensive positioning as they will throw on the mound number 24, Isaac Upo, the WVU commit. His battery mate will be William Moon. Playing over at third will be Brit Whitaker. Shortstop, Mason Brenneman. He's flashed a nice glove so far here in the tournament. Second baseman will be Grant Landis. And over at first, Bryce Snyder. So that's in left field, Easton Bender. Center will be Wes Athey. He was the hero of yesterday morning's ball game between these two teams. And Wes Landis will be playing right field. You take a look at the Pittsburgh Outlaws. They have produced 17 runs in this tournament. However, they are the only team to go 0-2, and the reason why for that is some fielding errors and also a earned run average of 10.25. So that's been the bugaboo, the fielding and the pitching so far in this tournament for this ball club. So at the plate now for the Outlaws will be left fielder Jake Orr. Jake Orr batting from the right side. As Upo getting a good look at him as he is committed to play at West Virginia University. Orr so far in this tournament is batting .429, 3 hits and 7 at-bats, and he has scored 3 runs. There's a one bounce chopper to third, throw across in time, so that's going to be quickly one away as Jake Orr is retired. Nice defensive play there by Brit Whitaker at third base. This will now bring up center fielder Tucker Ferris. Ferris so far in the tournament, he's hitless in 2 official at-bats. He does have an RBI, and that is going to be a base hit into right field, the first hit of the tournament for Tucker Ferris. And he's a speedster as well, so you might want to watch for him. He may try to run. Again, the Outlaws, they've been producing runs in this tournament, but it's been the fielding and the pitching that's really done them in. Now this brings up shortstop Austin Beatty. Beatty so far in the tournament's 2 for 8, batting .250. He has a double, 6 RBIs. Breaking ball, and that's going to be swung on and missed for a strike. However, the runner at first will go down to second, and Tucker Ferris. So again, not too shabby for Austin Beatty, batting only .250 in the tournament, but 6 runs batted in, and he's the team leader in RBIs thus far. That's going to be a pass ball. Joe Kinzer, Brian Shepard, Aaron Sims with you here today. Upo looks the runner back. Fastball down low for a ball. Again, the winner of this game will immediately turn around and take on Beaver Valley, Pennsylvania. And that team has produced, I believe, 23 runs thus far in the tournament. There's a chopper foul, and the count now goes to 1-2. Beaver Valley hanging on and defeating the Pittsburgh Outlaws last night by the final score of 14-12, as the Outlaws scored multiple runs with 2 out. Pittsburgh Outlaws out on the field for the first time, and let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Outlaws. Of course, in left field is Jake Orr. Tucker Ferris in center, Brock Stacy in right, Zach Lemansky at third base, Austin Beatty at playing short. Second baseman is Chad Johnson, Dante Pacquiado at first base, Jake Slazinski at catcher, and Brent Kurtz on the mound. Kurtz a righty. First time he's pitching in this tournament. When we talk about the Pittsburgh Outlaws, that their hitting has been a strength, their fielding, they've had some woes in that department, and pitching with a 10-plus ERA so far in this tournament. Well, the Wheelhouse Arsenal, in 2 games, they split yesterday. They are only batting 195, just below the Mendoza line so far in this tournament. Just bring up now Bryce Snyder, and he will take the first pitch for a ball. Snyder so far in the tournament, he is hitless in 4 plate appearances officially. He has reached base twice via the walk, and he does have a run batted in. This Wheelhouse Arsenal team, heavy loaded with the lefties in the lineup. Ball 3-0 the count. No defense against walks. And the fastball taken for a strike, 3-1. Snyder trying to reach base for the 3rd time in this tournament via the walk. Comes the 3-1, fouled away off the left. Now we're going to have a payoff pitch to leadoff hitter Bryce Snyder. Mason Brenneman, the shortstop, due up next. Brent Kurtz in the windup. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4 for the 3rd time in the tournament. Bryce Snyder takes first base via a walk, and this will bring up shortstop Mason Brenneman. Yesterday he helped convert on a couple of double plays, flashing the leather at the shortstop position. Batting .250. He has reached base twice so far in the tournament due to walks. Now, the Arsenal, they have drawn 14 walks so far in the tournament. Snyder with a decent lead at first base.
Heads
And
up!
that's going to be swung on, fouled away off to the left, and the count even at 1-1. Get another lefty in this lineup. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, lifted it in the center field. Center fielder going back, tracks under it. And that's going to be the catch in the second out of the inning. That was Tucker Ferris with the catch. And here comes Wes Athey. And Athey, the 3-run homer yesterday, erasing a 4-3 lead in the bottom half of the 5th inning, putting his team on top 6-4, in which the Arsenal hung on for a 6-5 victory. The only home run hit thus far in the tournament. He's batting .333, homer, 3 RBIs, and he has scored a run. His slugging percentage thus far, .833. 375 to center field, 325 down the left and right field line. Throw back, not in time. Again, the winner will take on Beaver Valley, Pennsylvania. Coming up next, the loser will be eliminated. Snap throw back over to first. Just want to keep the runner close. But you want to concentrate on the lefty, the powerhouse lefty at the plate, Wes Athey. Sometimes when you're too preoccupied with the runner on base, you lose focus with the batter at the plate. 2-0 the count to Wes Athey. Ball 3. You don't want to walk the run in the scoring position. However, you don't want to just give Athey something to give into him and just give him an opportunity of staking his team to a 2-run lead. Ball 4. Fell behind 2-0, just didn't want to give in to Athey. Runners on first and second and 2 outs. And now this will bring up Isaac Upo. The pitcher in this game, and the West Virginia University commit. It's got some Major League Baseball organizations talking about his services, including the Atlanta Braves, Detroit Tigers, just to name a few. Been playing in tournament time tournaments since he's been the age of 9 years old. Batting .400 in the tourney. He does have an extra base hit with a double. Only one out. Okay. So Upo yesterday hit a double in left center field, which began the, I believe, the bottom of the fifth inning, in which the Arsenal was able to take the lead for good yesterday. Brent Kurtz now dials in, looks to run her back a couple times. 1-1 the count. Upo with an opportunity to drive in his first run of the tourney. Mostly sunny skies here today. Breaking ball. Outside, 2-1. A.J. Kapinski with Beaver Valley's got the most wicked breaking ball slider, whatever you want to call it, so far in this tournament. Ball 3-1 the count. If I'm Upo right here, I would expect a ball in a certain zone. If it's there, swing away. If it's not, take it. I would be looking at a particular pitch at a certain zone, and if it's there, just swing away. And it was there, and he just fouled it off. Upo frustrated with himself right there because that was a pitch he could have handled. And the count's now full at 3-2. Upo will probably shorten up on the swing here with 2 strikes. Brent Kurtz trying to get a strikeout in the worst way. Looks runner back time or two. Breaking ball, strike 3, swing and a miss. That's the third time that Upo's been a strikeout victim in the tournament. See if we can get a Little General instant replay dialed up. Wes Landis will be the hitter, the right fielder. But Brent Kurtz with a critical strikeout. Here we go. Got him swinging. Little General instant replay. Fastball upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count. Next pitch will be pitch number 19. Landis is batting 1 out of 2 in the tournament. He's walked once, been hit by a pitch. On base percentage of .750. Swung on. There's a drive in the deep left field, and that's going to be over the left fielder's head. That's going to score at least 1 run. Second runner coming around third. Here comes the throw, no throw to the plate, and the Wheelhouse Arsenal takes a 2-0 lead. Off the bat of a 2-run RBI double off the bat of Wes Landis. This will now bring up Brit Whitaker. Here comes a Little General instant replay as Wes Landis absolutely got all of that one. Just short hops the wall, and 2 runners were able to score. Another Little General instant replay. First pitch in the dirt. Good block there by Jake Slazinski. Whitaker batting .250 with 2 walks. Upstairs, 2-0. So the Wheelhouse Arsenal has gotten off to the start that they wanted. Off to a quick start here in the bottom half of inning number 1.
They're against the worst team.
Strike taken at the letters. But again, walks has been an issue with this team. With the Pittsburgh Outlaws, 2 more here today. Runner from second's going. Here comes the throw down to third, and nice throw by the catcher, Jake Slazinski, as he cut down the would-be base runner trying to steal third base. But the Wheelhouse Arsenal, they'll play 2 across. At the end of one, Arsenal 2, the Outlaws nothing. This is the 9th annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions. It's being presented by Tournament Time Sports. Welcome back to the top half of inning number 2, and here's the Little General instant replay to end that last inning. Westland is trying to steal third. Jake Slazinski says, no, you don't. Gun you down. As Zach Leminski applied the tag at third base. Perfect throw. Slazinski's probably sitting there saying, dude, I can't believe you was trying to run on me. It's hard to talk smack in baseball, you know what I mean? Baseball's supposed to be a laid-back sport, but talk away. Comes Zach Leminski, and he's going to swing one, and it's going to be fielded by Mason Brenneman, throw over to first in time. 6-3, Pac-Man over at short. Couple pitches, one out. Here comes Tanner Rosen. Rosen batting .333 in the tournament, a double and an RBI. Isaac Upo, the lefty, on the mound. And I tell you, the Wheelhouse Arsenal coaching staff, they don't go by the numbers in baseball because Upo is a lefty, and coming into this game, the Pittsburgh Outlaws in this tournament, they are hitting just under 500 against left-handed pitching. Throw the stats away. You put your stud on the mound. There is no tomorrow. And that's going to be fisted, slowly hit to Mason Brenneman at short. That's going to be an infield base hit. Let's get a Little General instant replay coming up on this one. I mean, that was hit right off the fisticuffs right there as Rosen just had the power. And he had 2 or 3 fielders to get by. It was so weakly hit, but it was off the fist, had enough strength. Went past the pitcher, the third baseman, the Brenneman just had to just eat it. So a runner at first base, 1 down. Upo looking the runner. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be inside for a ball. Chad Johnson at the plate. Johnson is 3 for 6 in the tournament, hitting .500. 3 runs scored. And he's drove in a run, and he's reached base with a walk. Oh, good stop by the catcher. William Moon blocking that one, keeping the runner at first base. Upo plateward, swung on. That's going to be chopped foul to the Wheelhouse dugout. They'll throw it back over to Upo. And the count now goes at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Upo pitch away from his second strikeout. From the stretch, just upstairs. Now we have a full count, 3-2. Top of the second. The Wheelhouse Arsenal on top 2-0. Ball 4. So runners are now on first and second, only one out. And this will bring up now Dante Pacquiado, the first baseman. Dante's batting .333 in the tournament, 1 out of 3. Again, the Outlaws are batting nearly .300 in this tournament thus far, putting up a ton of runs. They've put up 17 runs yesterday. With runners on base in the tourney, the Outlaws are hitting .280. That's second best out of the 5 teams. Pacquiado behind the count. Here comes Upo. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. Second strikeout recorded by Upo. And now this will bring up for the Outlaws A.J. Kozier. He's the designated hitter. Kozier 1 for 2 in the tourney. A hit, run scored, RBI, and he's reached base on a walk. So Upo trying to get out of a jam here in the top of the second inning. The Outlaws so far are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position in this game. There's a strike taken, count even at 1. Arsenal on top, 2-0. 2 RBI double off the bat of Wes Landis in the bottom of the first. Good block there by the catcher, William Moon. He's had 2 or 3 nice blocks so far early on. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 2-2 the count. Upo's a pitch away from getting out of a jam in the top of the second. His next pitch will be pitch number 27 of the game. Looks the runner back at second. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. Got him going. Upo with the strikeout, and he gets out of a jam heading to the bottom of the second. Arsenal 2, Outlaws nothing. 9th annual Battle of the Bat baseball tournament on Video Productions, presented by Tournament Time Sports. Isaac Upo with back-to-back strikeouts to end the thread here in the top half of inning number 2 as the Arsenal will bat here in the bottom of the second, up 2-0. Again, the winner of this game will turn right back around and take on the number 1 seed, Beaver Valley, Pennsylvania. Coming up next, this is Elimination Day. The winner marches on, and the strength for Beaver Valley so far in this tournament has been reaching base, taking advantage of the opposition's errors, and also timely hitting. As with runners on base, Beaver Valley's been absolutely just been tearing it up, over a 400 batting average so far in this tournament with runners on base. Here comes Wheelhouse Arsenal, as this will bring up now Brit Whitaker. Batting from the right side. First pitch by Kurtz, outside for a ball. Tighten inside, taking for a ball, 2-0. Whitaker batting .250 for the tournament. That's going to be a pop-up into left center field. Left fielder coming up and makes the catch. That's quickly one away. Tucker Ferris calling off Jay Gore. Trey Bryson, the extra hitter. Brandon Kurtz, check swing, asking for help, went around. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base for the Outlaws. And take one for the team, Trey Bryson. Make your back a little sore for a minute, but also it's going to increase your on-base percentage. There's a little general instant replay. Take it for the team. Like on Major League, Roger Dorn. That's what they made Roger Dorn on Major League do. Take one for the team. Lean into it. William Moon, the catcher. Moon batting .250 with 3 runs batted in. Do what? He got a runner now. It's going to be John Marlowe in the game now for the Arsenal. So William Moon, I tell you, he's saved a few wild pitches in this game already, and he has 3 RBIs in the tourney. Kurtz. Pitch taken in there for a strike. So Brian went to an establishment and got some donuts, got a dozen donuts for us today. And he puts the box in front of the chubby guy. Fouled off, nothing into the count. I know, but you put it in front of the chubby guy. I'm more chubby. You got a little belly. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Missing outside for a ball. I tell you, if anybody gets the white cream one, though, I mean, I ate breakfast, but if anybody gets a white cream one, that's the only thing I want, just one white cream one. Okay. Swung on, and that's going to be bouncer to second. Flips over to short for 1. Over to first. Not in time. 4-6, force out of the runner at second base. 2 down. Did you capture that one? Can we do a little general instant replay? All right. I mean, it's just a heck of a play. Here we go. Little general instant replay right here as, again, Little chopper over to the second baseman, Chad Johnson. Flips it over to shortstop Austin Beatty for the lead runner. Just couldn't relay it back in time over to Dante Pacquiado to turn to double play. But nevertheless, 4-6 double play. Runner from first going. There's the throw down to second base, and not in time. Stolen base. The throw looked like it was there, but the second baseman just wasn't there in time. And Chad Johnson, that's going to be a stolen base, however. Heck of a jump by the runner. Here we go, another little general instant replay. Good jump. Throw there. He would have beat it anyway. There's a grounder to the second baseman. Fielded over to first in time. Chad Johnson back-to-back putouts, and the inning is over. 2 complete, Arsenal 2, Outlaws nothing. And we'll be back with more of the 9th annual Battle of the Bat baseball tournament from Bridgeport on Video Productions. It's presented by Tournament Time Sports. And welcome back to Bridgeport Recreation Complex in beautiful Bridgeport, West Virginia, Harrison County. Joe Kinzer, Brian Shepard, and Aaron Sims with you. Here today, game 1 of 4. It's championship day of the 9th annual Battle of the Bat baseball tournament. Pitch upstairs for a ball. Leading off the top of the 3rd inning will be Jake Slazinski. The catcher, throwing out a would-be base runner at third base. So Slazinski trying to get the bats rolling here for the Outlaws here in the top half of inning number 3. Team down 2-0. Here comes Isaac Upo. He has struck out his last 2 batters. And he's behind the count of 2-1. That one was called a strike. Grounder to second. Over to first. 4-3 put out. Quickly, one down. Grant Landis flashing the leather. Back to the top of the order, and Jake Orr. Little general instant replay action there. Landis throws over to first in time. Orr is 0 for 1 today. Ground out to the third baseman in his first plate appearance. Batting 3 for 8 in the tournament. Yes, I used the last. Brian Snyder giving me some grief. He said, "You used the last at bat." He is so statistically detailed oriented, and I thought I was Mr. Stats. 2-1 the count to Jake Orr, leadoff hitter for the Pittsburgh Outlaws. 1-1 yesterday. Upo, breaking ball, just missing. Again, Isaac Upo going to play college baseball at West Virginia University. Misses with that one. And the count is now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be softly hit in the center field for a base hit for Jake Orr. That's his 4th hit of the tournament. He does have 1 stolen base thus far. And this will bring up now Tucker Ferris. Ferris with a base hit today off of Upo. And that's going to be a base hit bouncing over the shortstop's glove of Mason Brenneman. That was a wicked hop. Runner will stop at second base and Orr. There's a little general instant replay coming up, but Mason Brenneman was getting down to fill that ball, and it took a wicked hop over his glove and head for a base hit. So that'll be the 2nd hit of the game by Tucker Ferris. Jake Orr had to, that one just took a bad hop right over his head there and glove. Nothing Brenneman could have done with that one. Here comes Austin Beatty. Beatty 0 for 1 today. So Upo and a jam again. Similar situation in the top half of the 2nd inning. Had runners on first and second, 1 out, and he was able to strike out the last 2 hitters to end the threat. Early hitting, 2-0 the count. Beatty batting .333 in the tournament, 6 RBIs, again to lead this team. Comes the 2-0. Got away from Moon, but not far enough for Jake Orr to advance, and the count's now 3-0. On deck will be Brent Kurtz, the pitcher. Beatty, the 3rd hitter in the lineup. Ball 4. And that's going to be the 2nd walk issued by Upo. So the bases are juiced. 1 out. And this will bring up Brent Kurtz. Kurtz is 0 for 1 today. And now the Wheelhouse Arsenal is going to have a little bit of a team meeting with Isaac Upo. We'll be back with more on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports. That was a quick meeting at the mound. Master of the minds, defense and pitcher and catcher, the entire infield, everyone just having some words of encouragement right now. Again, Isaac Upo, an accomplished pitcher, but stats usually don't lie in this tournament. The Outlaws coming in just hitting under .500 against left-handed pitching. First pitch missing away for a ball, 1-0 the count. Brent Kurtz, 3 for 9 in the tournament. He has 4 RBIs. Bases loaded. 2-0 the count. The Outlaws have already left 3 runners on base and are 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. 44 pitches for Upo in a game, 23 strikes, 21 balls so far. Kurtz looking to get his team on the board. Here comes the 2-0. Strike taken right across the corner. We've been told that Upo's fastball has been gunned at clocked at 85, 86 miles per hour today. Swung on, fouled off at a play, and now Isaac is battled back to even the count at 2-2. the strikeout has been his jam so far when he's been in a pickle. Here comes the 2-2. William Moon flashing that sign. Strike. Oh, foul tipped and nearly hung on by Moon. Just getting a piece of it, Kurtz. And we'll have another 2-2 pitch. They set him up with the breaking ball. Let's see if he'll go heat with him this time. Moon setting up on the outer half of the plate. Fastball in the dirt. Stopped by Moon. He's done that quite a bit here today. And now we're going to have a payoff pitch. Pitcher versus pitcher right now. Kurtz trying to help his own cause. Here comes the 3-2. Strike three looking, rung him up. That's the third strikeout that UPO has recorded with runners in scoring position. And now it's going to be all up to Zach Leminski. There's a little general instant replay right here. 40, bat on the shoulder, rung him up. Swing and a miss. Leminski 0 for 1 in this game. Ground out to shortstop in his own plate appearance. 4 strikeouts now for Isaac Upo. Swing and a miss, and he's a strike away from the Pittsburgh Outlaws of straining the bases loaded. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Just missing. Leminski's going, woo. Leminski 250 in the tournament with a walk. Here comes the 1-2. Outside, 2-2 the count. Now I think Isaac will set him up now with the fastball here. Let's see if Leminski's going to be able to catch up with it. Here comes the 2-2. Strike three swinging. Back-to-back innings. Isaac Upo struck out the last 2 batters with runners in scoring position. Heading to the bottom of 3. The Arsenal 2, Outlaws nothing. 9th annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Tournament Time Sports invites you to join us for the 2021 season. Take the field against some of the most elite teams in the region: Flood City, Beaver Valley, West Virginia Knuckleheads, and many more. Some of the exciting features of Tournament Time Sports are USSSA sanctioned events, PBR scouted events, state power rankings, and premier venues. Don't miss out on this chance to rub elbows with baseball's best. For more information, visit us at www.tournamenttimesports.com. Tournament Time Sports. Investing in West Virginia's youth baseball.
And welcome back into the Battle of the Bats Baseball Tournament here on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports. Here's a stat thrown at you. So the Pittsburgh Outlaws in this tourney with 2 outs are now 3 for 20 with runners on base. 3 for 20. And here comes Grant Landis with the Arsenal, bottom half of inning number 3. I mean, a game is momentum, all right? I mean, how much of a confidence shatter was that last half of the inning for the Pittsburgh Outlaws? Unable to get anything across the plate with bases loaded, 1 out. There's Grant Landis. He sends the right fielder, almost a collision. Right fielder, center fielder nearly collided, but going back on the high horse for the Arsenal that time was Wes Landis, but he nearly collided with Wes Athey. Here comes a Little General instant replay. We're wearing Brian Shepard out today on the Little General instant replay. Little General getting their money's worth and some. But There's a deep drive by Grant Landis, and near collision between Wes Landis and Mason Brenneman. Or excuse me, that was Brock Stacy and Tucker Ferris nearly colliding. Here comes Bryce Snyder. He's the leadoff hitter for the Arsenal against Brent Kurtz. Landis or Snyder is scored a run and walked so far in this game. So the first three batters, I think, for the Arsenal are lefties, and that pitch is going to be taken for a ball. Winner stays here at the park and takes on Beaver Valley, Pennsylvania. Coming up next, Elimination Day. One out. Base is empty. Bottom of three. Bryce Snyder says, hey, too much time, man. 325 down the lines here at Bridgeport Recreation Complex. 375 straight away center field. Remember old Watt-Powell Park when they had the state baseball tournament there? I mean, what was it to center field? 4 1/4 acre. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you one deeper than that. Lefty Hamilton Park and Williamson. Lefty Hamilton. They said Michael Hagee used to really put on a show batting practice, not over center field, but there's a grounder to short, fielded perfectly. There by Austin Beatty, throw across the diamond, the first in time, 2 away. Stan Musial played minor league ball there for a couple of years back in the day. Here comes Mason Brenneman at the plate against Kurtz. And first pitch swinging, and he's going to be stopped by the second baseman. Webshield, baby. Innings over, 3 up, 3 down. Taking a hit away from Mason Brenneman was Chad Johnson, flashed the letter. Into 3, 2-0. Arsenal with the lead. Will return. It is the 9th annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions, presented by Tournament Time Sports. Welcome back to Bridgeport Recreation Complex. Little General, instant replay. Mason Brenneman says, I got a base hit in the right field. Chad Johnson, flashing the leather. Web Jim throws over to first, says, no, you don't. I was going to say base hit in the right field, but Chad Johnson laying out. Putting his body on the line, taking away a base hit. Isaac Cupo facing Rosing here. Tanner Rosing. Rosing 1 pitch out last time at the plate. Swung on and fouls it off to the right. 1-1 the count, but Isaac Upo's got himself in a jam in each of the last 2 innings. Had runners on first and second in the second with 1 out, bases loaded, 1 out in the third, and struck out the last 2 batters of each inning to end each threat. Here comes the 1-2 outside. That's what happened to the Valley Thunderbolts last night. They just left too many runners on, and that lost to Beaver Valley. Swung on. That's going to be fouled down the right field line. Out of play. If you're whoever wins this game, the one key is just put the ball in play, because here's a stat: out of 15 runs that Beaver Valley, the number 1 seed, has gave up, 12 of them is unearned. Put the ball in play. See ya. Strikeout number 6. Got a 63-mile-per-hour curveball, about 85, 86 fastball. Keeps on working at it. He'll get up into the 90s, because that kid that is now in the major leagues for Minnesota that played ball at Aldous and Broadus, he was about 85, 86 his freshman year at AB. Now here's the Little General instant replay. Swing and a miss on that one. I'll get his name because that player last year started a Class A ball and jumped all the way up to the major leagues and had a successful season last year and is doing good this year. He played ball at Aldous and Broadus in Philippi. Moon. Yeah. Chad Johnson at the plate. He's behind the count 1-2. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and just off the glove of Mason Brenneman. That's a base hit. Well, you're not calling that an error? I'm joking with you, Brian. I'm joking with you. Actually, I have had scorekeepers that would want to call that an error. I'm just messing with you. Brian takes his job seriously. I do too. I joke around a little bit. Brian's more serious than I am, and he doesn't want anybody messing with his stats. Ball gets away. There's going to be a wild pitch. Moon throws down to second base. He makes that play a little bit closer to what everybody thought it was going to be. I tell you, Moon can play at the next level of catcher. Good arm, good backstop, runs down the line well, backs up first base. Dante Pacquiado, the first baseman, at the dish. Runner at second base now, one way. And this has been the theme for the Pittsburgh Outlaws now for the third consecutive inning. Get runners on base. Can you get them in? 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. They've stranded 6 runners thus far. We're here in the top half of inning number 4. Thrown across his body right now, trying to overthrow. Usually the story with Upo, let him get another runner on, then he starts striking people out. Oh, caught the inside part of the plate. Nice pitch there by Upo. 2-1 to count. So Pacquiado, he is ready now to do something here, maybe. Here comes the 2-1. Or 3-1. Now that's ball 4. So again, runners on first and second, 1 down. For the third consecutive inning, Upo is in a jam, but he's been able to record the last 2 outs of the last 2 innings via the strikeouts. And here comes A.J. Kozier. First pitch upstairs for a ball. Kozier 0 for 1. He's a strikeout victim. Pitch number 73 coming up for the West Virginia University to be commit. 39 strikes, 33 balls on 72 pitches. And William Moon's going to call a timeout. Just talk it over with his battery mate. 2-0 the count. Brock Stacy at the dish, facing the bottom of the order. Swung on, lifted into deep center field, and that is going to be a base hit, and that is going to at least score one run. It's now a 2-1 ball game. One out RBI double off the bat of A.J. Kozier. That was a shot into deep center field over to Wes Athey's head. Got us a brand new ball game here. So finally the Outlaws able to play the run. Little General instant replay. Again, just a shot straight away center field. Athey couldn't do anything with it. And that scores a run. That's an RBI double off the bat of A.J. Kozier. This is the bottom of the order doing damage right now. Jake Slazinski, catcher, 0 for 1. Runners on second, third, one down. Swing and a miss.
Fellas, seriously, we got to clean up. Let's go.
So the Outlaws have been threatening and finally able to do something. Slazinski looking for his first hit in the tournament. 1-2 the count. Good stop by Moon. How many times have we said that this afternoon in this game so far? Kozier, that was his second RBI of the tourney. Just missing with an 85-mile-per-hour fastball. So now we're going to have another payoff pitch to Slazinski. Ball 4 high. Bases for the second consecutive inning are loaded. One down. And this will bring up Jake Orr, the top of the order. Orr is 1 for 2 so far in the game. And we have another mound visit, and we're going to step out for a break. This is baseball tournament action on Video Productions.
General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
6-0. Hey, read it off the bat, only one.
And the meeting on the mound is now over, and this brings up the top of the order Jake Orr. Orr hitting just under 500 for the tournament. So again, coming into this game and in the tournament, the Pittsburgh Outlaws were batting .463 against left-handed hitters or pitchers, and that's what Upo is a lefty. Upo has been flirting with runners on scoring on base the last 3 innings. It's finally caught up with him so far this inning. 3-0 the count. He's up over 80 pitches right now. Only one away, bases juiced. And he walked in a run. The game is now tied at 2. And that's going to be all for Isaac Upo. 84 pitches, tied at 2, bases remain loaded. And we'll be back with more of the Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions. It's presented by Tournament Time Sports.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell. Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Tournament Time Sports invites you to join us for the 2021 season. Take the field against some of the most elite teams in the region: Flood City, Beaver Valley, West Virginia Knuckleheads, and many more. Some of the exciting features of Tournament Time Sports are USSSA sanctioned events, PBR scouted events, state power rankings, and premier venues. Don't miss out on this chance to rub elbows with baseball's best. For more information, visit us at www.tournamenttimesports.com. Tournament Time Sports. Investing in West Virginia's youth baseball.
Brit Whitaker is on the mound now for the Wheelhouse Arsenal. This will be Whitaker's first appearance on the mound in the tournament. Bases loaded situation. Tied at 2. Top half of inning number 4. What's the time limit on this game, Jarrett? I know, but what time is the? All right, we've got 49. Okay, got 49 more minutes left. So Tucker Ferris at the plate, a perfect 2 for 2 in this game so far. And the first pitch missing away for a ball. 1-0 the count.
We're back on line drive, right? Let's go. Come on, 5.
Bases full of Pittsburgh Outlaws.
Boy.
Pop up, foul away. William Moon just takes the mask off. Home plate umpire gives him a new baseball. Throws it back out to Whitaker. Jason Buckley behind the plate. Fastball missing high. 2-1 the count. Can't close the door yet on the pitching line of Isaac Upo. The runners on base are still his responsibility. There's a chopper third. Throw home. Force out there. Bases remain loaded. 2 down. Who's the new third baseman? Josh Mallow. Good job by Mallow of getting the leading lady at the dance at home plate. 2 down. Austin Beatty. Beatty 0 for 1 in the tournament. Or 0 for 1 in the game today. Swung on foul back, just tardy on that fastball. Beatty with 6 RBIs to lead the team. What a block in the dirt there by William Moon. He saved a run. And if that took a bad care towards the dugout, 2 runs may have scored on that. And that one misses. Here's a Little General instant replay. William Moon, again, just gives himself up. There, good blocking, Dirt. And that's going to be a shot into left field. And what a catch there by the left fielder to end the inning. Well, I tell you, Easton Bender nearly overran that one, but he did a great job of coming in. Here we go. We're going to end the inning going out on this. He came in, almost overran it, and just jumped up and made the catch to end the inning. We're tied at 2, heading to the bottom of 4. 9th Annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports. Heading to the bottom of the 4th inning, we have a brand new ball game tied at 2. 2 hits, 2 runs, 6 hits, 9 runners left on base. You're eating a donut, Brian. It's killing me right now. So 2-6-0-9 for the Pittsburgh Outlaws, 2-1-0-1 for the Wheelhouse Arsenal. Wes Athey at the dish. He reached base via a walk. Brent Kurtz on the mound. There's a strike. 9 runners left on base through 4 innings for the Pittsburgh Outlaws. Pittsburgh Outlaws trying to get their first win of the tournament to stay alive. Swing and a miss. Athey, a 3-run home run yesterday to lift the Wheelhouse Arsenal over this same Outlaws team. Got Aaron Sims out on the field, the camera guy today. And he brought some sunscreen today, but he's looking mighty lobby. We've gone to not a cloud in the sky yesterday to mostly sunny skies. About 10% cloud cover. Swing and a miss. Got him. Sit him down. 1 out. This will now bring up Isaac Hupo. Hupo began the game on the mound and was relieved. He's out in the field now. Hupo was a strikeout victim early on. Kurtz throws over the head. Just a bit inside. 1-0 the count. Little general instant replay action. There's the umpire crew today. Danny Boyer, Jason Buckley. Buckley behind the plate. Boyer out in the field. Two-man crew, they get paid double. I like Jason, man. He's Asian. According to you, I want to start learning the rules of lacrosse and officiating in lacrosse. Pitch is outside. 3-1 the count. Kurtz to Upo. Lost in ball 4. Upo draws a walk. This will bring up Will Landis. His 2 RBI double earlier in this game staked the Arsenal to a 2-0 lead early on. That was back in the first inning. Fastball pops to mid. That's Slazinski, but missing high for a ball. Bottom of the 4th. 1 on, 1 out. Tied at 2. Elimination game. Outside, 2-0. Kurtz get ready to dial up and deliver pitch number 56, but before he does so, if he does so, there's going to be a meeting on the mound. We'll return with more baseball and video productions presented by Tournament Time Sports. Meeting on the mound is now over. Wes Landis stepping back in. 2 RBIs today on a double to left field. Swing and a miss. So you're saying home plate umpire Jason Buckley officials 3 sports: football, basketball, baseball. I tell you, I wouldn't want it. And there's been a shortage of, I know, football officials in the state of just not West Virginia, but in other states as well. And hats off to these guys. I mean, trust me, they don't do it for the money. Lacrosse, soccer, and basketball. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Landis, Kurtz, swung on, and that's going to be a base hit right up the middle, and runners will be on the corners. With only 1 out. Wes Landis, his second hit of the game. He said, Brian Shepard, give us a little general instant replay action on that one. Wes Landis, like Kurtz, had to duck out of the way on that one. That was a nice base hit up the middle. Runners on the corners, and Whitaker at the dish. Trying to put the Arsenal back on top. The Arsenal are 1 for 3 in this game with runners in scoring position. Whitaker is 0 for 1 here today. He can help his own cause because he's the pitcher now for the Arsenal. Whitaker batting 200 in the tourney. He has reached base twice on walks, but he's been a strikeout victim 3 times. Infield playing in, middle infield playing at double play depth. Brent Kurtz. He's walked 3 batters thus far. Gave up a couple base hits. Pick-off play over at first, not in time.
Good ball, boy.
Brent Kurtz looking in to Slazinski. Throw back over to first. Runner dives back. Spelled my last name wrong. It's Z-E-R. Who cares? I don't care. Foul back, 2-1. You're not gonna put Aaron's name on the graphics. I mean, Eric is like a lobster. He's got second-degree sunburns. Been out there for 4.5 games. You're not gonna put his name on the graphics. Yeah, make Aaron feel good. We're having too much fun up here today. We're too well rested. Throw over to first, not in time. I mean, my regular job is renting U-Hauls. I used to be in radio 21 years, so on the 1 to 10 scale being rested yesterday, I was at about a 2. I wasn't. I think Brian was on fumes as well. Whitaker said stay at first. Ball missing outside, 3-1. Pitch away from loading the bases up for the Wheelhouse Arsenal here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. There you go. Not going to put your name up there. Fouled off out of play. Full count. I tell you who I miss listening to on the radio. Yeah, I miss Chris Kidd. I love Chris. All right. Marty Brenneman. Humble guy. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Only 1 down. That's right. John Marlowe now at the plate. Marlowe is 0 for 1 officially at the plate in this tournament. He pitch ran. Yeah. Bryson got hit by a pitch and wasn't able to return. Hopefully that young man's okay. John Marlowe could be a hero right here. Just missing for a ball. 1-0 to 10. Bases are full of Arsenals. The 13 and under baseball game, the field behind us went 10 innings. Swung on, lifted into left field. That is going to be a base hit. That is going to score 2 runs. It's now a 4-2 ball game. John Marlowe, his first hit, first 2 RBIs and a tourney, baby. And he wasn't even in the starting lineup. Only reason why he's playing because one of his teammates got hit by a pitch. Marlowe's saying you better give a little general instant replay on that one. 2 RBI single to left field for John Marlowe. Nice contact, scoring 2 runners. William Moon at the dish. 4-2 Arsenal ahead again. Runners on first and second. Still only 1 down. And William Moon says, give me some time out, Jason Buckley. I have worked a couple games with Chris Kidd. Yeah. Yeah, there's another view of an instant replay. Chris over on the other field today. Chris is over on the other field. Middle school tennis coach.
Nobody, Carson.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-1. Moon is 0 for 1 in this tournament. Kurtz, 3 1/3 innings. He's gave up all 4 runs are earned. 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, and he's hit a batter. That's going to go to the backstop. Runners will advance the base. I know, Brian, it's a wild pitch. He has to write me a note saying WP like I don't know that's a wild pitch. Really? Oh, my goodness. So Moon now has 2 runners in scoring position at the dish. The Wheelhouse are 2 for 4 batting with runners in scoring position in this game. Infield all the way around in. Pitch missing outside for a ball. How much more juice does Brent Kurtz have? Pitch number 71, who's shaking his arm after pitch number 70. Outside, ball 4, bases loaded up again. And let's see, slowly making, we're going to have a pitching change, and we're going to take a break as well. This is Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions. It's presented by Tournament Time Sports. And welcome back into the Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament from Bridgeport, West Virginia, as the new pitcher for the Pittsburgh Outlaws is Connor Hyde. This is Hyde's first appearance on the mound in this tournament. At the plate is Easton Bender, 0 for 1. Bases loaded. First pitch out of the strike zone for a ball. 4-2 your score. The Outlaws, the theme of the tournament has been participating in high-scoring affairs. There's a wild pitch. Runner's going to come home. Runners will move up a base. And it is now 5-2. So one of those runs already in. 3-run inning so far for the Wheelhouse Arsenal out of the Eastern Panhandle. Ball 2. The Outlaws coming into this game earned run average of 10 plus. Three and 1. 10-23 coming into this game. They've allowed some earned runs already, and that's going to be a ball 4. That's going to be a walk, and for the third time in the inning, bases are loaded up again for Grant Landis. Landis is 0 for 1. Grant's brother Wes is saying, come on, bub, I had a 2 RBI double earlier. You know he's got to do something here because it's bragging rights in the family. You know what I mean? I mean, it's bragging rights all over the place in the Landis household between the brothers. Swinging a miss at a nasty breaking ball. Because Wes can just say, dude, I had a 2 RBI double today. Well, but at least he drove in 2 runs. You know what I mean? So now Grant's got to do something, right? Ball low.
My bad.
Here comes the 1-1. Upstairs for a ball, 2-1 the count. Grant in the tournament has reached base a couple times. Checking the runner back. Yeah, I misplaced the lineups in front of me. I know it. And that is going to be just foul. Yeah, that's in. I got 100 pieces of paper in front of me. All right, 2-2 the count now to Grant Landis.
Right there, you're holding. Right there, Garrett. Get off.
Ball 3 inside. 3-2 the count. Connor Hyde on the mound. Grant Landis trying to get that run over from third in any way he can. Swung on, and that's going to be fouled out of play. 3-2. On deck next will be Bryce Snyder. 5-2, Wheelhouse Arsenal leading the Pittsburgh Outlaws. He lunged at that one, pop up into shallow right field. Shortstop coming over, making a great catch, having to cover a lot of real estate. It's Beatty. Bryce Snyder. At the plate. 0 for 1. He has scored a run. He's reached base with a walk. Base is still loaded, 2 outs. Ball 1. Arsenal trying to open this game up just a little more. Ball 2. Snyder with an RBI in the tourney. Ball 3. He'll keep the bat on the shoulder for at least one pitch here. Connor Hyde nowhere to put the runner. Base is loaded. 2 down. Bottom of 4. Strike taken inside part of the plate. 3-1. Snyder from the left side steps back in. Connor Hyde from the stretch. Swung on. He swung at ball 4, it looked like. Count now even at 3 or full. Excuse me, yeah. Payoff pitch coming up at 3-2. Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Got to make sure he's going.
All right, trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. Ball forward, Austin, second RBI of the tournament for Snyder. It's now 6-2. William Moon, or no, that's John Malo coming from third, scoring. Here comes shortstop Mason Brenneman. Highway robbery lasted bad. He had a base hit taken away from second baseman Chad Johnson. Robbed him all the way. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Brenneman with one hit in the tournament. (6-2) your score, bottom 4. Bases remain loaded. It's 2 strikes the count. Connor Hyde looking in. Jake Slazinski's his battery mate. Strike 3, and the inning's over. However, the Wheelhouse Arsenal from the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia, they scored 4 times. End of 4, 6-2. Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament Video Productions is presented by Tournament Time Sports. I guess. And welcome back to the Bridgeport Recreation Complex in beautiful Bridgeport, West Virginia, Harrison County, North Central West Virginia. 9th annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament. 6-2, the Wheelhouse Arsenal out of the Eastern Panhandle, leading the Pittsburgh Outlaws. Brit Whitaker on the mound for his second inning of work. Top of 5. Time running out, literally, for the Pittsburgh Outlaws team from the Steel City. First pitch, swung on by Brandon Kurtz, ground to Brenneman. Couple hops, pats of the glove, throws the runner off the bag there, or the fielder off the bag. But first baseman Snyder able to apply the tag, and that's 6-3 on the putout. Did a little Rafael Ramirez patting the glove a couple times. There's a little general instant replay, routine ground ball. Brenneman patting that glove a couple times. Snyder had to come off the bag, and he had to flash the leather of the glove at that time to make the tag and record the out. Quickly, 1 down. Curveball in there for a strike. This is Zach Lemansky. Lemansky 0 for 2 in the game. Now we're going to have to figure out a way to turn that fan on, because yesterday I was getting ready to build igloos in here. Now, well, I was about to build a fire last night. I guess the Parks Recreation Commission heard me complaining last night about the coldness. I like the cold. Last night it was really cold. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, curveball. Grounder to third. Easy, convenient hop. Throw across in time, quickly 2 away. Brit Whitaker saying, hey, I'm not fooling around, guys. And this will bring up Rosen. Tanner Rosen. He's 1 for 2.
2 more.
Strikeout victim in this contest.
You're good. Come on, Tanner! Good. Come on, kid. Thank you, Slides.
How much more time we got on the time limit? 16 minutes, all right. And that's going to be looped in the right field, but trying to make a diving catch, and that's going to bounce away. That's going to be a double for Tanner Rosen. So the Outlaws have another runner on base with 2 down for Chad Johnson. All or nothing, trying to make the spectacular play that time. Laying out, just couldn't get there. The ball just bounced away. Little general instant replay. Outlaws need a run here to get back in it. Need a couple runs, really. Because here's what they have to do. They have to hurry up when the inning ends to get 3 outs. If they don't, the time could run out on them, and they won't get another at bat. And that's driving to right field. Fair, foul. It's foul.
Come on, Chad.
Just a noisy strike. Count even at 1. Beaver Valley, Pennsylvania plays the winner of this one. Coming up next, they're the only undefeated team in the 9th annual Battle of the Bats. Comes the 2-1. Foul back to the screen, 2-2. Brit Whitaker's trying to get out of a little bit of a jam. He hasn't recorded a strikeout yet, and William Moon kept the ball in front of him, throws down to third, not in time, gets away from the third baseman, and that is going to be a wild pitch and an error, and a run will score. It's now 6-3. The ball came up and got a piece of home plate umpire Jason Buckley. That's the reason why I didn't go all the way to the backstop. So the bases are now empty, and we're going to have a payoff pitch to the hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 3, innings over. The Outlaws, they did play 1 run. Heading to the bottom of 5, Outlaws trailing 6-3, 9th annual Battle of the Bats baseball tournament on Video Productions, presented by Tournament Time Sports. Home plate umpire Jason Buckley relaying to Brian Shepard that there's only 6 minutes left on the time limit, which means it better be a quick 1-2-3 inning for Connor Hyde and company for the Pittsburgh Outlaws, because if this inning takes more than 6 minutes, it'll be called due to the time limit rule, because you can't start a new inning. This is the bottom half of the fifth. We haven't gone 7 yet. Now, the championship game, no time limit. There's a fly ball in the shallow left field that's quickly one down. And if I'm the Outlaws, I don't know if they know how much more time left, but I would quickly just get on the mound and throw it. Here comes Isaac Upo. I mean, I don't know if these players even know how much time's left. Probably not, but they got to hurry up and get 2 more outs. Will Landis trotting out there and retrieving a baseball. 2-0 the count. So the Pittsburgh Outlaws, to get another at bat, they have to get 2 outs in about 4.5 minutes. Upo is a pitch away from reaching base again on another walk. And he'll take his base for the second consecutive at-bat. And this bring up Will Landis, 2 RBI double to give the Arsenal a 2-0 lead earlier. What Connor Hyde and company needs, they need a quick 6-4-3 double play to end the inning and get to the dugout so they get 1 more bat. Swinging a foul off, 0-1 to count. I think we went to the bottom of 6 deep once yesterday, I know of, maybe twice. There's no time limit in the championship game. Upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Landis looking at the third base coach, flashing some signs. Inside ball. Now let me ask you a question after it's the 6 minutes is up and there's no, if this inning's still going on, would they just call it? I mean, yeah, they'd have to, because it wouldn't make any sense. Ball 3. So time running out on the Pittsburgh Outlaws. They have to hurry up and get a couple of outs. Ball 4. Runners on first and second, still 1 down. Each precious second ticking by is going to cost the Outlaws a chance of a top half of a 6th inning and 1 more crack at it. Brit Whitaker. 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining. So you can see the time on the clock, the right part, bottom of the screen there, 1:40. Ball 2. Beaver Valley looks like that they are going to advance, or they have advanced. It looks like they're going to take on the Wheelhouse Arsenal here coming up next. Ball 3, the Pittsburgh Outlaws will look like they're going to leave Harrison County, West Virginia with a record of 0-3. Swung on, that's lifted into left field. There'll be 2 outs. Time right now there, Brian. So they have to have at least get 1 more out very, very quickly. They have 50 seconds. Whoever said there's no clock in baseball? John Marlowe, 2 RBIs in his only plate appearance in this game. First pitch for a ball. We're probably within 30 seconds now. Swing and a miss. So Jason Buckley has the official clock. Inside ball. 2-1. Runs on first and second, 2 down. Outside ball 3. So Jason Buckley, the home plate umpire, he has the official time. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Connor Hyde with the payoff pitch to John Marlowe. Hitting. No, he got out of the way. It was a wild pitch. The bases are loaded. Ball 4. So Marlowe was able to get out of the way. Jason Buckley looking at his time, home plate umpire. There's still time left for the Pittsburgh Outlaws. Here comes William Moon, catcher. There's a strike. Moon 0 for 1 in this game. Swung on, that's a base hit into left field. Runner rounding third, that's going to score 2 more runs. It's now an 8-3 ball game. And that is going to be your ball game. Due to the time limit rule, your final score in 5, 8-3. As now the Wheelhouse Arsenal out of Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia, they have advanced. And they will take on the number 1 seed, Beaver Valley, Pennsylvania. We'll be back with game 2 in just a little bit. Again, your final score 8-3. The Wheelhouse Arsenal eliminates the Pittsburgh Outlaws. And we will be back with more 9th Annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions. It's presented by Tournament Time Sports.